Convert percentages to fractions, and these types of questions frequently appear in school exams, very frequently, and you have to convert percentages into fractions. So some of these are very simple. This lot, for example, and this one, for example, is very simple. All you have to do is to divide this number by 100, and you have simply converted 1% into a proper fraction. So 1% can also be written as 1 over 100 in as a proper fraction. 2%, same deal, divide 2 by 100, and as simple as that, you're done. 2% can also be written as 2 over 100, but this fraction, as you can see, can be simplified. So 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 50 is 100. So what it means that 2% is also equal to 1 over 50, or 1/50th. Alright, so you can write 2% as 1 over 50 as a proper fraction. 3%, same deal, divide 3 by 100, and you've simply converted 3% into a proper fraction, as simple as that, and this fraction cannot be simplified any further. So 4%, same deal, divide 4 by 100, and you have converted 4% into a fraction. You can simplify this fraction. 4 times 1 is 4, 4 times 25 is 100, so 1 over 25. So 4% can also be written as 1 over 25, as simple as that. This is a proper fraction again. 5%, simply divide 5 by 100. This percentage has been converted into a proper fraction, but this fraction can be simplified. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 20 is 100, so 1 over 20. So 5% can also be written as 1 over 20, or 1/20th. So this is the fraction format of 5% proper fraction. 6%, simply divide 6 by 100, and you have converted 6% into a proper fraction. This one can be simplified. 2 times 3 is 6, and 2 times 50 is 100, so 3 over 50. So 6% can also be written as 3 over 50. There's something wrong with my pen. 3 over 50. 7%, simply divide 7 by 100, as simple as that, and you've converted 7% into a proper fraction. This one cannot be simplified, so this is how you show your answer. 8%, simply divide 8 by 100, and you have converted 8% into a fraction. You can simplify this. 4 times 2 is 8, and 4 times 25 is 100, so 2 over 25 is the fraction format. So 8% can also be written as 2 over 25. 9%, simply divide 9 by 100, and you have converted 9% into a proper fraction. 10%, simply divide 10 by 100, and you have converted 10% into a fraction. This one can be simplified. 10 times 1 is 10, 10 times 10 is 100, so 1/10, or 1 over 10. So 10% can also be written as 1 over 10, or 1/10. So this is a proper fraction of 10%. Now the rules for the percentages that are shown to you as a fraction itself. So the deal is to remove this percentage symbol, and for these ones, what you simply do, multiply this by 1 over 100. Okay, so if a percentage is shown to you as a fraction, then you have to multiply that by 1 over 100. Okay, so 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 100 is equal to 200. So 0.5% can also be written as 1 over 200. 1.5%. So this one you have to convert it into an improper fraction. So this is a mixed fraction. So what you do to convert this into a improper fraction, 1.5. So multiply 2 by 1, so this will become 2 times 1 is 2, and then add the answer to this numerator. So 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3, so this is 3 over 2. Okay, so 1.5% in as improper fraction is 3 over 2, and then you can multiply this by 1 over 100. So 3 times 1 is 3, and 2 times 100 is 200. So 1.5% can also be written as 3 over 200, as simple as that. 2.5%, 2 times 2 is 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, and the denominator will remain the same, and then you can multiply this by 1 over 100. 5 times 1 is 5, 2 times 100 is 200. Okay, so and then you can simplify this one. 2.5% can also be written as 5 over 200, but you can simplify this. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 4 is 20, and 5 times 0 is 0. So 2.5% can also be written as 1 over 40 or 1/40th. Okay, so 2.5% is equal to 1 over 40. This is the fraction format of 2.5%. 3.5%, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 over 2, and then you simply multiply it by 1 over 100. So 7 times 1 is 7, and 2 times 100 is 200. So 3.5% can also be written as 7 over 200, and you cannot simplify it any further. Okay, 4.5%, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, and the denominator will remain the same. Now you have an improper fraction of 4.5%. This is still in percentage, so you can multiply it by 1 over 100. 9 times 1 is equal to 9, and 2 times 100 is equal to 200. So 4.5% can also be written as 9 over 200 as a proper fraction. 5.5%, 2 times 5 is 10, 10 plus 1 is 11, and denominator will remain the same, multiplied by 1 over 100. 11 times 1 is 11, and 2 times 100 is 200. So 11 over 200. 11 over 200 is the fraction for 5.5%. 6.5%, 2 times 6 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, 13, denominator will remain the same, and then multiply this by 1 over 100. So 13 times 1 is 13, I'll just write down here, and then 2 times 100 is 200. So 6.5% can also be written as 13 over 200. 2 times 7 is 14, 14 plus 1 is 15, 15 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 100. 15 times 1 is 15. Okay, let me write down 15, and then 2 times 100 is 200. Okay, and 15 divided by 200, 15 over 200. You can simplify this. 5 times 3 is 15, 5 times 4 is 20, and 5 times 0 is 0. So 3 over 40 is another way to write 7.5% as a proper fraction. So 2 times 8 is 16, 16 plus 1 is 17, 17 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 100, 17, this will become 17 over 200. Okay, 17 over 200. 8.5% can also be written as 17 over 200 as a proper fraction. 2 times 9 is 18. 18 plus 1 is 19. 19 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 100. So that will become 19 over 200. 19 over 200. Okay, so this is how you'll write 9.5% as a proper fraction. Thank you very much.